Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap but by the seeds that you plant. That man is a success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. Sooner or later everyone sits down to a banquet of consequences. A friend is a gift you give yourself. There is a fellowship more quiet even than solitude, and which, rightly understood, is solitude made perfect. I travel not to go anywhere, but to go. I travel for travel's sake. The great affair is to move. You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. The world is so full of a number of things, I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings. An aim in life is the only fortune worth finding. Quiet minds cannot be perplexed or frightened but go on in fortune or misfortune at their own private pace, like a clock during a thunderstorm. You think dogs will not be in heaven? I tell you, they will be there long before any of us. There is only one difference between a long life and a good dinner, that, in the dinner, the sweets come last. To be what we are, and to become what we are capable of becoming, is the only end of life. Wine is bottled poetry. Politics is perhaps the only profession for which no preparation is thought necessary. To travel hopefully is a better thing than to arrive. We are all travelers in the wilderness of this world, and the best we can find in our travels is an honest friend. Compromise is the best and cheapest lawyer. The difficulty of literature is not to write, but to write what you mean, not to affect your reader, but to affect him precisely as you wish. You cannot run away from weakness, you must sometime fight it out or perish, and if that be so, why not now, and where you stand? The world has no room for cowards. To be wholly devoted to some intellectual exercise is to have succeeded in life. The world is full of a number of things, I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings. Every heart that has beat strongly and cheerfully has left a hopeful impulse behind it in the world, and bettered the tradition of mankind. Keep your fears to yourself, but share your courage with others. All human beings are commingled out of good and evil. Everyone lives by selling something. The mark of a good action is that it appears inevitable in retrospect. We all know what Parliament is, and we are all ashamed of it. I've a grand memory for forgetting. Everybody, soon or late, sits down to a banquet of consequences. No man is useless while he has a friend. Keep your eyes open to your mercies. The man who forgets to be thankful has fallen asleep in life. It is one thing to mortify curiosity, another to conquer it. I regard you with an indifference closely bordering on aversion. If a man loves the labor of his trade, apart from any question of success or fame, the gods have called him. The cruelest lies are often told in silence. Like, share and subscribe my channel.